Hello everyone, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion, sponsored by Lies, Shame and Pedigree Chum. Woof woof, good boy. My name's Gareth and joining me once again in commentary, it's Crofts Champion 2017, Jools. Jools, how are you?
Where the... What? Where was this all coming from? What? Why?
It's that kind of day. Do you want a biscuit?
Yeah, sure. Not a doggy one, no.
Oh, it has to be a doggy one.
No.
Charcoal.
No. No.
Good for your teeth.
I don't want it.
We're getting near the end of the season and it's round 7.
Look, you've missed the standings.
I know, but it's Greening versus Messenger. We're getting close to the squeaky bum time, and we've got Dan Hill versus Chris Wight in the Club 1500. We've got James Pepper after his win at Snetterton. He's closing in again and still has an outside shot at the title.
Yeah.
Rich Meester's shown very well up there with Philip Miles as well in 4th and 5th. Looking at the Clubs Championship then, Risky Racing Blue versus Wizards Black Sapphire. And the A-team down in 3rd, but not too far behind, as is Risky Time. But it's Risky Racing Blue's championship to lose, you'd have to say, wouldn't you, Jules?
I wouldn't have to say that, but I probably would.
You probably should, yeah. And it's 722 Motorsport versus Molarin versus Cool Camel in the Club 1500 Championship. Scuderia Dos Ratas are in 4th with Team Heat together down in 5th. So with this one, then it's very close between the top two still. Cool Camel a little further back. They need a couple of really good scoring rounds.
Yeah, and I don't think Shelf Squirrel's going to win it.
No, unfortunately not.
There's a bit of shenanigans going on.
Yeah, hopefully Keith will come back at some point when he gets his new rig. So, practice results, and it's Rob Miller on top from Alex Murphy. Alfonso Aguirre up there in 3rd. David Lyon in 4th. Top 4 covered by 0.3 of a second. Half a second down to Stephen Greening, and then you've got Dan Hill on top of James Pepper, saucy, and Rich Meester's in 3rd. He's going very well this week, isn't he?
Certainly got some pace around here, yeah.
Yeah. So the other championship challenger, obviously Chris Wight, down in 11th, not having a particularly good time in practice. Let's see how he's done in quali though. Fabulous Oulton Park circuit. Probably my favourite of the British tracks. How about you?
Yeah, it's up there, definitely.
So we've got Rob Miller on pole then from Alex Murphy, Michael Messenger in 3rd, Alfonso Aguirre in 4th, David Lyons in 5th, Stephen Greening back in 6th, then we've got Nicola Lee, Dan Hill up in 8th and on pole for the Club 1500 Championship. Great result for him. Tom Molarin in 9th, Russell Bright in 10th, then Ollie Walker in 11th, Gavin Kelly in 12th, Chris Forrester's in 13th and Ewan Mannan's in 14th, Rich Meester's in 15th, Gareth Winslade in 16th, then we've got 17th is James Pepper, Ben Chowcroft in 18th, 19th is Joe Barlow, 20th James Renwick, Steve Pepper, Lewis McManaman, Philip Miles, Chris Wight 24th place, it's 25th for Stephen Maxwell, he's struggling this week, and Sean Clark bringing up the rear. So Chris making it really hard for himself once again then.
Well, he's got a penalty, so start from the pits anyway, but yeah, his pace wasn't there really.
No, and we're racing then, so the penalty for the collision with Lewis McManaman at Snetterton. That's Miller getting away then, leading us into turn 1. Let's see if we get through safely. And we got someone round who's dropping down the order.
There at the back, that was Manaman.
Yeah. Manaman falling down the order, yeah, and they're all coming through cascades then for the first time. Just such an amazing corner, this one, isn't it? A little puff of smoke there from, I think that was Lewis McManaman actually.
It's Hill there in the next top split.
Well, yeah, I mean, 8th on the grid, considering he's Club 1500, well, for 4 more races, including this one.
And there's Wight.
And Aguirre, look.
Coming at the pits, yeah, Aguirre into the tyre barrier.
From 4th place on the grid, that's a huge shame for him. Island Begg can be very tricky on that first lap. You just get way more understeer than you're expecting, or a snap of oversteer and round you go into the inside barrier. Oh, penalty for Winslade then. He's got a stop and go penalty. Illegally gaining time. That's going to ruin his charge from currently in 12th place, look. He'll be visiting the pits.
To call him Dirty Winslade again.
Yeah. We're looking at Stephen Greening then challenging David Lyon. This is the battle for 4th place. You see the top 3 trying to make a little break from those 2 cars. Well, Lyon twitching under braking there. Did Greening get a little tap? Not quite sure. is Russell Bright doing battle with Kelly through the final corner, and Bright is through. Cars piling into the pit lane then. That's one of the cool camels coming in.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe they took some damage that one.
Yeah.
Maybe when Manning span.
Yes, quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Pepper did drop down the order, and there's Winslade in the background.
yeah. So James Pepper making a unscheduled stop. Winslade taking the penalty. Cutting back to the racing action then. Greening still behind line as they come into the Shallows hairpin. Amazing camber.
Pushing him through the corner previous to the...
Yeah, the island bend, yeah.
It's like Boris has just passed Hill. Hill has got... He's dropping down the order, look.
Yeah, you're right. Has he got damage?
He's the leader. He's out.
What has happened to Hill? Not just... yeah, he's in the pits now.
Side by side is the chicane, but...
That's ballsy stuff. Replay here then. So we've got, Molarin into one of the McLarens, then Winslade and Hill going off, someone else going off as well to avoid. And this is Aguirre just running out of track. On board with Winslade then, coming into T1. See the action ahead. Ooh, nearly losing.
There.
Yeah. It's a big shame.
Oops.
We hear from Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's broken.
That's been in the barriers. Oh, it's into the shallow hairpin then.
I just went wide.
Oh, what a shame. I've done that a few times myself in various cars. Here's Steve Pepper then. He's in 5th in the Club 1500 split, doing battle with Philip Miles. Oh, sorry, James Renwick, I beg your pardon. It's with the black car with the
He held on round the outside there. That was nice.
Yeah.
A few people have tried to do that and they just end up in the grass.
Yeah, it's ballsy stuff. Renwick shaping down on the inside of the final corner. And through the deer leap to complete the lap.
Say Greening really wants to get past line because his rival Messenger is on 3rd.
Yes.
And also, you know, he doesn't like the other Riskies being ahead of him.
No.
It's like, was that Nick Lee just pulling over there? Maybe deserving a slowdown?
We saw him bumping. Yeah, we saw him bumping wide across the grass a moment ago before we got to the replays. So
he's lost a couple of positions out of that.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to stop and go like Winslade.
No. And Bright is really hassling Ollie Walker here.
Yes, indeed.
They come through Hislop. The commitment you need through these chicanes to you're basically just trying to skim those tyre walls, and they will rip your car apart if you get it wrong.
This is for the lead for Club 1500, Barlow versus Forrester. Forrester wanting that first win, I think, isn't it? Don't think he's picked up a win yet.
No, he hasn't, no. And Barlow hasn't... I don't think Barlow's... Has Barlow got a win yet?
I don't believe so. I know we were waiting for Forrester to get a win last season.
We were indeed, yeah. Shout out for McManaman as well in 3rd place. If you remember last week, he had a drive-through after about four laps at Snetterton.
Was it that long? I thought it was 3.
Yeah, it was very rapid. DQ after 10 or something crazy. Oh, what's happened here? Bright's off track. Hill's just coming out of the pits.
So Hill's a whole lap down, so this isn't going to be a good result for him. Wight needed to make hay while the sun was shining last round, and he didn't. He's got another opportunity now. He had to start from the pits, but he's actually already up to 6th.
Yes, and not that far off of Barlow. So this could be good for Chris if he can hang on to the car.
Well, as long as he doesn't get commentator's curse from us too.
Yeah, he's got another 10 laps to go.
Indeed. It's like Greening's dropped a bit off the back of the line and is now falling into the clutches of Molarin.
Yeah, and Molarin we know will attack the moment he gets within range.
Yeah, he's like a vicious dog.
He is, yeah. Perhaps he needs a bonio.
Give him a charcoal biscuit.
Yeah.
I remember the biscuits you mean. The ones that look like a bone or white.
That's it.
And there's like the orangey ones and the pink ones and the black ones.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the boring biscuity one.
And I have tried them.
Everyone has tried them as a kid. I think it's just it's a rite of passage.
Of a British kid.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's eat your dog biscuit. Oh, bright! Round he goes. Oh, well avoided there by Nick Lee.
Yes, indeed. Could have easily ploughed into him. He actually came to a stop to avoid him, pretty much.
Yeah, great braking.
Like Kelly's getting in the battle for the Cup 1500s there. He split Forrester and Barlow, which can't be pleasing Forrester, but Barlow probably doesn't mind.
No. And I just saw Greening changing positions with Line on the standings board.
I wonder if Line... Oh no, Line is dropping down. I was going to say, I wonder if he's having an issue with his connection, but Molarin is past him as well now.
Yeah. So we'll have to maybe get a replay of that, see what's gone on with Line. I think Line said he was going to upgrade his... go from the Rift to the Quest 2 in VR land. On board with Alex Murphy. Tell you what. Put a very big emphasis on Murphy.
Yeah, just tracking Rob at the moment, tracking Miller.
Yes. Murphy obviously did the double at Snetterton, the 2 wins.
Kelly's annoying the Club 1500 leader now.
Yeah. Here he goes round the outside then. As they head up to Druids. Very, very fast double right.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Forrester's
going
taking
through.
the opportunity.
What a move by Forrester there. Into the lead of Club 1500. Great move. Probably scared the crap out of Joe on his way through.
That's exactly what Joe didn't want to happen there. As Miller has just been passed by Murphy, look.
Yeah. Yeah, Murphy hasn't been able to show up too many times this season with his schedule. But he's when he does, he's fearsomely quick. And yeah, as I say, the double.
What happened there?
The double at Snetterton. Well, we'll go on.
I was going to say, we need to really see what happened there. How come that situation occurred?
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I saw Miller run wide out of Cascades. That would have been an off-track. It's a very tight track limit, wasn't it, on the exit of that corner. So many people moan about it online. Oh,
it's ridiculous. You're not even off the track. Also, that chicane before this one on the exit. The exit curve on the left from the first chicane.
Mm-hmm.
Stupidly strict.
Oh yeah, you get to slow down very easily there as well, don't you?
It's like, I'm still on the track. How have I been given an off track?
Well, I mean, it has been. It's been. It's less strict than it used to be. Believe it or not, I mean, it was way stricter.
Doesn't make it acceptable.
No, but turn 1 used to be way stricter, and now you can practically get half the car off the track.
Exactly. So do that for the rest of the track. It's not being inconsistent.
I think it's just Cascades is the one that I'd really want. If they sort that out, it would be perfect. But... Oh, Miles! He's collected him. Let's collect Ben Chalcroft.
How did he get Maxwell as well? Or did Maxwell just spin on his own there?
I'm not sure. That was that was a big one. Not cool. Oh, a replay of the Murphy pass for the win then.
Oh, he's got a bit of a slide, didn't he?
Yeah, huge snap for Miller going through to 1. And again, another super fast corner. Here's another replay of the
he's got a wiggle.
And we've said before how easy it is for this car to suddenly snap on you. Oh, there he is. Round he goes. Oh,
He did touch Maxwell as well.
yeah. Oh, that's a big shame. Barlow fighting back against Forrester. Then this battle's not over. And we've got a fast lap for Miller on 132.9 against Murphy's 133.0. Not a lot in it then. And
No,
that gap is coming
close.
down.
He's not got away from him, has he?
No,
Chalcroft jumps to the top of the standings. He must have.
he's
hit
towed,
it or
isn't he?
something, yeah.
He's towed after that collision. He was the one who got tagged
Yeah.
by Miles.
There's 4 cars in the pits. There's not pit stops in this race.
No. Yeah, big shame to see these big accidents. Well, I think we've been quite fortunate actually with the amount of contact. Whoa, Greening there. losing the car slightly.
And that's more points going away from him towards Messenger.
Yeah, so that was on the exit of Knickerbrook. I mean, that Britain chicane is basically in there because Knickerbrook was so blooming lethal when there was no chicane there. You come along that hilltop there, it's so fast. James Pepper then, he's in 5th place, fighting back after that early unscheduled visit to the pits. He's up behind Chris Wight. So these two are 2nd and 3rd in the Club 1500 Championship. So they will not want to tangle. They need to keep ahead of Hill, who's down in 11th.
Absolutely, and great start. Great first half of the race for Wight, up 7 places.
Yeah. And he's got a couple of seconds back to McManaman, who is in the 722 stable, as is Barlow and Hill. So will we see a bit of team orders going on if Chris can get to him? Have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'd expect so.
McManaman is just, I mean, congratulations to him after, I mean, that must have been an awful psychological blow at Snetterton, and to come back this strongly to be running P3 is fantastic.
Well, we need to look at who's going to be challenging for the next season, don't we? Because we're going to lose the top 4 or so fastest, like Pepper and Forrester, Wight,
and Hill,
obviously.
All 4 of those being bumped upstairs, obviously, yeah. Great run here by Pepper on Wight as they come up to the chicane. Oh, he slots in behind. Oh, and there is McManaman just ahead of them, and we just caught a glimpse of the other orange car. It's a good overtaking spot at Druids if you can commit to it, but you've got to be so close to do it right. Otherwise you're going in for a massive crash.
The next corner is a much better opportunity for safety reasons.
True, and we have seen some really good passing into this corner in the LOA. Oh, and look at that. Wight just dodging left to give him the room. Pepper's through, but Wight fighting back as they come up to T1. So Pepper up to 4th, Wight stays 5th. And drops to 5th, I beg your pardon. So can they catch up? There is McManaman just ahead. I forgot to catch a glimpse of what their lap times were looking like just then, unfortunately.
Yeah, just catch it next time they cross the line.
Yeah. Barlow hasn't let Forrester get away. It's only 8 tenths between the two. Here is that battle. And there's Russell Bright cruising up behind them after his earlier spin. So he's down in 10th place in top split. Obviously that won't be 10th. That won't be won't be 10th overall on the road, will it? So he'll need to get quite a few cars ahead of him if he wants that reverse grid pole.
Indeed.
For race 2.
Yeah, Miller and Murphy just matching each other to the 10th now.
Yeah. On board with Greening. So he made the mistake. He's trying to go as they come down. That's turn 2 into Cascades, which is T3. Molarin's gone defensive. Has he got a slowdown?
He lifted, didn't he?
Yeah.
He must have got a slowdown. They're not teammates.
No. Yeah, he went early to the inside and then lifted, as you say. I think that was clearing a slowdown. Sensible way to do it, though. Getting off the racing line at full throttle before you do the big lift.
Yep. And we're not stopping in the middle of a corner like some people have tried in the past.
Yes. Oh, Winslade on Miles into... Where's that? That's the final corner. As you say, good overtaking spot.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of action into that corner over the years.
Yeah.
Greening's red again. Molarin is straight back past. Oh dear.
So Greening is pushing very, very hard in this race, I'd have to say.
He is, but so he's a lot of time to catch up on Messenger, so...
Yeah, and we've only got 4 laps to go. Winslade now showing off, so got the move done and then binned it, I presume. Where is he? Maguire's in the pits. We're looking at Alex Murphy, still in the lead of this race, and now nearly a second clear of Miller. Such a tiny error from Miller, you know, like the car just snapping on him. You barely say, I mean, that's not even an error, is it really?
No.
Oh, McManaman's falling down the order. He's down to 5th, 6th. What's happened to him? Oh, that's agonising. He was having such a strong race. I hope we get a replay.
He's damaged because he's still losing time.
Here's Barlow. He's let he's let Bright through. Molarin back up to 4th, Greening just behind him. And Line just behind him as well in 6th. We didn't see what happened to Line to fall back down the order a bit. He was a few cars ahead of this, wasn't he? Early doors.
Was indeed.
So 3 laps left of this race. We've got Murphy leading from Miller from Messenger. Molarin, Greening and Line in top split, and it's Forrester leading from Barlow and James Pepper on a recovery drive par excellence into 3rd place after the early pit stop. And Chris Wight now up into 4th after McManaman, he's down in 10th place, so like you say, must have got damage in whatever befell him. That's such a shame. Let's hope he can reset and go again in race 2.
Yeah, hopefully.
I mean, to do that many laps in 3rd place, that was a super drive. Hopefully a sign of really good things to come in season 9 for McManaman. Be interesting to see what happens with the 722 stable, obviously, with Hill moving upstairs to top split, and presumably Barlow will stay in clubbers for another season, I guess, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, we've agreed that there won't be any teams for Club 1500, so
they could just stay.
Drivers, all the drivers scoring overall anyway, they can stay in the same team.
Well, that'll make it easier then. Yeah.
Yeah, it just means you don't have to break everybody up.
Yeah. McManaman needs to. Yeah, we need a second driver in that 722.2 team, though. That'd be cool.
It would be. Miller has really caught Murphy back up.
Yeah, you're right.
It's very difficult to pass given how close they are on pace.
He's over half the gap. Greening back on the gearbox of Tor Molarin. Once again.
Overtake that pesky Swede once more.
Yeah.
Don't lose it next time you do it.
So a lot of champions being crowned at the moment, obviously, this time of the season. Greening wrapping up. Did he get the Porsche Cup?
He did, yes. Porsche Cup champion.
Nice. And Tor looking pretty unassailable in the USF once again.
Oh yeah, he's already got that.
Means he won't have to post that trophy back. Oh, Pepper shown red.
Yeah, he did, but he's losing sometime.
Yeah, is it enough? Can White get back through? Yeah, like you say, it's the postage cost that made him drive fast.
Certainly, he's enjoyed this car a lot more than he has the Lotus.
Yeah. We're just waiting for the Molarin effect when he dials it in like he did with the F3 after 3 seasons and just absolutely crushed everyone. Him and Tor had that phenomenal season in our final F3 championship. That was great.
It did. Yeah. Surprising that happens again as we got a winner here.
There he is, Alex Murphy, winning for the Intergalactic Bureau of Auto Racing. Congratulations to him. Miller comes home in 2nd and Messenger in 3rd. Oh, and once again, I feel like we're saying what might have been for green. Whoa, Barlow nearly dropping it there as they came. Was that Knickerbrook? No, it's Druids, I beg your pardon. They're through the final corner, and here he comes then to pick up his first ever win. Congratulations to Chris Forrester from Team McLaren. He wins the Club 1500 at Oulton Park. Joe Barlow, great second place.
It's gone red. He's dropped. Mister's just passed him. And Mananan.
And a replay of Wight. Oh,
it's the last corner.
Chris, what have you done?
Oh, that car's very broken.
Yeah. Oh yes, look at the steering angle on that. That left wheel's gone. Drags it over the line and then puts it in the other wall.
Well, at least he got over the line, but that was just, what, 2 or 3 places he lost there.
Yeah, from 4th to 6th. So he lost 2.
Yeah, 2 places.
Yeah. But that's
a fair amount of points. It's like 10 points.
Yeah, that's a lot to lose when you're trying to win a championship.
Good race, guys.
I agree, Rich. Good race indeed. So here's the results for Club 1500. It's Chris Forrester winning from Joe Barlow, James Pepper in 3rd. Great recovery drive for him. Ewan Mannanen in 4th. Rich Misters in 5th. From Lewis there. Then we had Chris White in 6th, James Renwick in 7th, Steve Pepper in 8th, 9th was Philip Miles, Lewis McManaman in 10th, Dan Hill with the horror race, and Sean Clark rounding out the standings. Top split, it was Alex Murphy who won the race from Rob Miller and Michael Messenger in 3rd, Tor Molarin in 4th, Stephen Greening an entertaining race in 5th, David Lyon losing a couple of places to fall to 6th place. Ollie Walker was in 7th, Nick Lee in 8th, 9th was Kelly, Russell Bright in 10th, Stephen Maxwell in 11th, Win Slade in 12th, and Ben Chowcroft and Afonso Aguirre 14th place.
Yeah, great win from Murphy. Obviously, Miller would be ruined that little mistake. Messenger happy to pick up some points over Greening.
I feel like we keep saying it about Rob's races. So frustrating to see. Anyway, coming up next on the channel, we'll have the feature race with the reverse grid. Who's on pole for that one?
I didn't see.
We should make a night of this. This is the second time we did that.
Make it a surprise.
Always make it a surprise. Yeah. Well, don't forget though, here's our socials, here's the website. Please do like the videos and comment and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. It really does help. And thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye, Jools.
Bye.